Approximately 42% of threatened or endangered species are at risk primarily due to invasive species. This is a direct quote from the National Wildlife Federation. Aquatic invasive species, abbreviated AIS, are aquatic organisms that invade ecosystems beyond their natural historic range. They have the ability to dominate competition between the natives. These organisms may enter new waters through many intentional or unintentional vectors. A few species that are currently becoming an issue in the waters of the Midwest include zebra mussels, Asian carp, and the voracious tooth-filled snakehead. These may be common names that you've heard once before. The introduction of non-native invasive species have numerous harmful effects on aquatic ecosystems. First, invasive species can often outcompete natives. They are often more efficient feeders. For example, the Asian carp have become a nuisance in the Illinois River and have the potential of reaching the Great Lakes. Quoted from the Michigan Department of Natural Resources, these species are large, filter-feeding fish capable of consuming vast quantities of microscopic plants and animals daily and have the potential to disrupt the Great Lakes food chain. Asian carp can outcompete native fish for food and habitat. They have already overpopulated the Illinois River and destroyed the popular fishery that was once established there. Second, invasive species thrive because they often do not have any natural predators. This gives them the potential to have long, successful lifespans uninterrupted by a higher power on the food chain. Using the Asian carp as another example in the Illinois River, their population is out of control because they have no predator to limit their growth. In addition, many invasive species have evolutionary adaptations or defenses to protect them from predation. This may be armor or some sort of spike or prevention from being eaten. Both of these factors allow for the invader to excel in their new environment. Lastly, invasive species may have greater fecundity. For those who don't know, fecundity is generally described as the ability to reproduce and create individuals that will survive onto future generations. Many species produce more spawn, or will produce more spawn more frequently. For example, the zebra and quagga mussels from the family Dreisseniid of small freshwater mussels produces larger volumes of eggs than native mussels. According to the book entitled Bioeconomics of Invasive Species, Dreisseniid mussels have extremely high fecundity relative to other mollusk species. A single female mussel can release greater than 1 million eggs during her lifespan. Also, young fish of some invaders may have a greater chance of survival. This could be due to greater or larger yolk sacs that prevent starvation or greater predator avoidance. Both of these help the young survive, grow, and increase their population. Being able to produce more healthy offspring only helps the invader establish themselves more securely. These are just 3 of the numerous reasons as to why invasive species are considered bad or unwanted. They have the ability to outcompete the natives and often do not have predation to keep their populations in check. They can also reproduce very quickly, adding to the large population growth. In order to protect the beautiful natural diversity of waters, we must prevent the introduction of aquatic invasives because of their harmful effects.